Hey, most smart TVs actually get worse over time. The menus slow down, apps start lagging, streaming gets clunky. And eventually you're going to be sitting there wondering why your expensive TV suddenly feels, well, outdated. But after testing this little box, I honestly think this might be one of the easiest ways to completely upgrade your TV experience without replacing your TV. I know, bold comment, right? All right. Now this is the new vSeeBox V6 Pro. Okay, I've been waiting for it to come out because this is the updated version of the V5 Pro. This thing is just packing heat here, guys. I mean, look at the size of this thing. You're gonna love it. It can fit anywhere. It can go behind your TV. It could go on top, whatever. And today I'm going to go and tell you why it feels faster than most any built-in smart TV system. Why the Android 14 upgrade actually matters. Some hidden features I didn't expect, and whether this thing is actually worth the money in 2026. Because honestly, not every Android box is good. A lot of them are slow, cluttered, and frustrating to use. But this one feels different. Now in this video, we'll be talking about the interface and hardware upgrades. A full video link will be available in the descriptions and pinned on top of comments as always. We have the links to certified suppliers so you don't have to worry about not getting it when you ordered it. That's all I'm going to say. Also, keep watching because I'm going to tell you where our top 10 fully loaded boxes for 2026 that we did. Okay, yeah, it's right here. Now, if you haven't seen it, be sure to jump over there and watch that video, after this one, of course, and before spending your hard-earned money. Okay, I keep saying that you're spending a lot of money on a fully loaded box. By golly, get all the information you can get. Okay, before we talk specs, let me show you what immediately stood out. The speed, to start with. Menus load fast. Apps open quickly. Navigation feels smooth, and there's basically no delay when switching between apps. Well, that may not sound exciting until you compare it with most smart TVs that freeze every other time when you open Netflix or YouTube or any of those. And that's where this thing immediately feels more premium. Like I said, it just gets me how small some of these are. Physically, the V6 Pro is compact, but it's loaded with connectivity options. Now, first off, you have a micro card reader. You have the USB 1 and 2 that can add extra storage on here if you want it. I think it's up to 2 terabytes. On the back, you have a gigaport for the LAN, so it's very fast there. Also, you have an AV optical for like sound bars and so forth, and HDMI out. The 5-volt 2-amp power input. So whether you're streaming apps, using local media libraries, or connecting accessories, there's a lot of flexibility here. It also supports up to 8K output along with the H.265 decoding, which helps improve playback performance while using less bandwidth. Now, setup on these boxes are way easier than you'll ever expect. Plug in the HDMI cable, connect the power, pair the remote, then connect your Wi-Fi or Ethernet port, and then you're done. Just gotta go find what you wanna watch, and there you go. Now, the included Bluetooth remote is also a huge plus because you don't need a direct line of sight. You can literally hide the box behind your TV or inside the cabinet and have a remote still work perfectly. This one here fits in the palm good. It does feel great. The buttons work real good, and it's a blazer. Also, if you have a newer router, the Wi-Fi 6 support definitely helps keep this thing fast and stable. So having everything kind of meshed together and optimized for what you want, yeah, happy boy as it goes. Now, I always recommend using a trusted VPN service such as Surfshark VPN for online privacy and security. Does a fantastic job there, especially while traveling or using public Wi-Fi networks. Let's keep them bad guys out. And I use Surfshark on every single device I have that touches the internet. I take advantage of that unlimited devices policy for my family. You can use the discount link that I have in the description on top of comments for as low as $1.99 a month, plus 3 extra months for free. That's not a lot of money for a lot of security. You don't want prying eyes saying what you're doing anyways. I heard that like you would have, say Prime has ads or whatever. And in some countries, they are not allowed to show ads. And with the VPN, you can change your countries. If you get my meaning. If not, go ahead and email me and I'll tell you about it. I'll show you some tricks you can use with a VPN that I can't show you here. This is where the things start getting interesting. The V6 Pro runs Android 14 with a 4 gigabyte of RAM and a 32 gigabyte of storage. And honestly, you will feel the difference. A lot of cheaper Android boxes look good on paper, but once you start using them, they just become laggy pretty quick. Now this one actually feels optimized. Okay, this is when you got everything working together and meshing together. This one actually feels optimized. Scrolling is smooth, apps launch quickly, multitasking feels responsive, and overall it just feels polished. Now you also get full access to the Google Play Store, which means you can install apps like YouTube and basically just most of the apps that people use. But here's the thing, I didn't expect to like this as much as I do. It wasn't too long ago where I normally barely used the voice remotes because they were slow and inaccurate. But this one actually works surprisingly well. You know, you just hold the mic button and say, open YouTube, open whatever app you want, actually. And then when doing searches, I love it there. Now, after testing this little booger for a while, I think the biggest improvement here is convenience. Now, everything just feels easier. Apps open faster, streaming feels smoother, menus are cleaner, and the overall experience feels more modern than most of the built-in TV software. Now, if your current smart TV feels sluggish, this honestly feels like giving you the TV and performance upgrade, especially if your TV hardware is older. Now, to be fair, no device is perfect. So as you get familiar with the box, you might want to go ahead and customize a few things on there that meet your needs. So it is scalable. You do have over-the-air firmware upgrade, so that's nice. Compared to a lot of Android boxes I've tested, this feels far more refined and beginner friendly. So overall, I think the vSeeBox V6 Pro does a really solid job and a premium Android TV media box. You're getting Android 14, strong performance, safety patches are there, Wi-Fi 6, voice controls, expandable storage, excellent app support, and noticeably smoother experience compared to most built-in TV systems. And honestly, if your current TV feels slow or outdated, this is probably one of the easiest upgrades you can make without replacing your entire setup. So, where does the little baby fit in the top 10? Well, it's now top 11. I think I'm going to go ahead and put this in the third spot. To be honest with you, the Plus and the Ultra are just hard ones to beat. But this comes close, and I believe it's even a little less expensive than those. So make sure you go ahead and watch top 10. So that way you can go over there and see exactly the numbers and so forth that you go through to get to this box. I think you might like it, but you might like the Plus and the Ultra more. If you want to go ahead and check the current pricing or learn more, I'll leave an official link down in the description below. And like I said, on top of comment. Hey, if this video has helped you out, help me out. Hit that like button, all right? Subscribe. We're trying to get to 60,000 right now. And share this video because it really helps support the channel. And hopefully you know I'm Jim. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.